Hi guys, this is Talia. We're going to do some back bends. You probably know this. I absolutely love practicing, teaching, breathing back bends. I'm all about it. Back bends help to open the heart and strengthen the heart as well, strengthen the back body. A lot of us have fear related to our back bends. Fear is not necessarily a bad thing. Fear, when we overcome it, helps to remove many barriers. So we're going to, through hopefully understanding a process of working towards a wheel or drop back, overcome some of our fears or confusions associated with the pose with wheel and drop back. So Stephanie's here. She's going to show you how to measure arms distance to begin from the wall. So we have our wall. We're going to place our arms against the wall. Great. This is approximate distance we want to begin. That's good. So she's going to turn away from the wall. And you're going to open your feet. Your feet can open 6, even more, maybe 8 inches apart. The more space we have between our feet, the easier it really is going to be to access flexibility along the front side of the body. Great. Imagine, before you start, always take a few moments, connect the feet to the center of the earth, feel the tailbone dropping down, the top of the head lifting, so nice. Take the hands at the center of the chest, inhale. Exhale, she's going to reach her arms upwards. Beautiful. Opening the palms. Deep inhale to root down. Exhalation, let's look up and back. Good. She opens her chest and touches the wall, and you can stay here. So this is a gorgeous back bend. You can see that her chest is lifted, her armpits are stretching, her elbows are extending. She's probably even getting a stretch along her wrist. Take a deep breath, and then nice and slow, exhale, she's coming up. Hands at the heart, inhale, and exhale, arms down. This is a great place to start, guys, okay? So if, you have a lot of pain in your lower back, you're not really sure back bends are the thing for you, give this a try. See how it feels. Try and really feel the sensations in the chest above the lower back, in the middle and upper. And if it's enough, just do a few repetitions. Try to go for 3. Each time staying in the pose about 5 breaths if possible. Taking deep full breaths and coming out with control like Stephanie showed us. Let's see what happens when we go halfway down the wall. Okay, ready? So inhale, she's going to reach her arms up. On the exhalation, she looks back, opening the chest like a flower towards the ceiling. Good. So she's walking a little bit lower, and she's going to lift her heels off the floor. Good. She can even take a few steps forward. Awesome. And extend the elbows. So here we are halfway. She's lifting her chest. She's lifting her heels so that she has less pressure in her lower back, all right? See if you can stay. Make sure you're not rushing in and out of the pose. Take one more deep inhale. And then nice and slow, she's going to walk her hands up, lowering the heels. The head lifting up last. Inhale, hands at the heart. Exhale, release the arms down. So beautiful. Normal to get a little bit of the head rush, right? We're lowering the head. So we have a lot of blood rushing to the head, and we're coming back up. So if you're feeling a little bit dizzy, it's normal. It's okay. It takes time. Conditioning to get used to backward bending. Take your time. Right? If you need to take a little break and sit down, take a break. Listen to your body. So let's see what happens when Stephanie decides to walk all the way down the wall and touch the floor. This is, again, preparation eventually for her drop back. So she's going to reach her arms up. Inhale. Exhale. She reaches back. Beautiful. She's going to walk hand by hand slowly. She can lift her heels up as well. And she's going to take her time. She's not rushing. She's going to walk all the way down, hands touching with the floor. As you can see, her wrists, her elbows, her forearms are touching with the wall, or, right, you can work towards it. Her armpits are touching with the wall. her collarbones and chest with the wall, and she's lifting through her pelvis and hips so that we're getting a nice even bend all along the front side. I want you to imagine like you're squeezing a little block between the legs so our inner thighs are engaged. Beautiful. When you're ready, slowly, hand by hand, she's going to start lifting back up. Notice she's still in her arched position, right? And her head is going to lift up last. She can put the heels down. Gorgeous. Inhale to stretch up, neutralize the spine, and exhale, bringing the arms back down to the floor. So beautiful. So, depending on where you are, depending on how it feels, use your intelligence, use your sensitivity to decide how many sets, repetitions are appropriate for you. Eventually, right, you can work up to 5 or 10 in a row. It should never be aggressive. There's always a sensitivity and a joy that goes hand in hand with your yoga practice. What we're working towards is our drop backs. So same idea, like Stephanie showed us with the wall. I'm going to start by reaching up and following. My hands and my eyes go together like a dance. And bending my knees and touching with the floor. Now, you can really, in your wheel, start practicing moving back and forth. You can have feet flat, but if it feels better, you can lift your heels and play with rolling the shoulders back and forth. To come up, which is a little bit more tricky than coming down, if you're having trouble coming up without the wall, I'm really going to encourage you to, at first, shift the weight forward more towards your feet, which requires a little bit more flexibility. Eventually, when the hips are over the ankles, it's a little bit easier to sequence through the spine. I'm going to neutralize, reach up, and take a little break. All right, so thank you for joining us for our wheels and wall walks and drop backs. See you soon.